And we're back with Stacklands. I have no idea how this ended up on my list, but it seems to be very highly rated on Steam. We are just gonna do a normal run. And what you do here is, this is the most... let's just click this. This is all the cards we start with. Let's pause the game for a second. This is basically a village simulator, but abstracted down to cards. It's kind of weird. Let me show you here. You grab the villager and you put them on top of the berry bush, and then they will harvest the berries from the bush. And at the end of every moon, what will happen is your villager will have to eat food. That food will be the berries that we have just harvested. Now, berry bushes don't last forever. There's a limited lifespan on these. I think you can get 3 berries per bush, or maybe it's 4. That's it. We got 3 berries per bush. So then we can harvest rocks as well. Yeah, let's see how this works. As far as I go, you get 2 rocks out of each one. Or, nope, we got flint and we got a coin. Perfect. Let's harvest the wood too. And that gives us a stick. Then what you can do is you can sell some of this stuff by selling it here. So I would like to sell that stick for 2 coins. We will then take 3 coins and we are going to buy Humble's Beginnings pack. Now, the thing is, you can look here and it'll show you in the bottom left what you can get out of this. An idea, berry bush, rabbit, rock, soil, stone. We want soil. That's what we're looking for. We got another berry bush, which is great. We can harvest those. We got a tree and wood we can chop up for more coins. What we really want, though, here is soil. Soil is the best because it allows us to plant berries to grow more berry bushes. So we're going to start harvesting the trees. Oh, God, there's more wood. End of the moon. So, the timer reached the end of the day. We have to feed our villagers, which costs 2 berries. If we don't have those 2 berries, the villager dies. Don't ask me how I know that. Okay, we will start the new moon, and we will continue harvesting this tree. Oh, apples. They're new. Okay, what happens if we put this guy on flint? Nothing. Wood? Seriously, nothing either? Oh, wait, no, we have to take the wood on its own. That gives us sticks. Sticks are worth more than wood. So processing wood into sticks gives us more coins. Those coins we can use to buy more Humble Beginnings, which gives us another tree, more wood, and the idea for a house. A nice place to live. No, we want a stable source of food before we do this. Ooh, tree gave apple and more wood. Give us more sticks. We want the sticks so that we can sell them for more gold coins. All right, you. Give us another Humble Beginnings, please. Yay, it's soil. Okay, with soil, can you plant an apple in it? Oh, you can. Let's plant a berry, though. So we plant the berry in the soil. The berry will grow up and become a berry bush. We can then use that berry bush to make more berries, which, as far as I'm aware, is the basics we need to survive. If you spend all of your resources and you don't have any more berries or way to produce more berries, you'll just die. So we want to basically try and prioritize food and then pretty much sell everything else. Well, we're going to process everything for resources first. Stick, rock, the usual, and the moon's about to go, so time to feed. We'll feed the villagers. Yeah, we still have plenty of resources left, so I think we're good. And then we just keep going. All right, I think we're going to speed this along a bit, though. I'm going to keep going until I get at least another piece of soil. Before I even think about building a house. I don't even know what the point of a house is. So pretty much all I'm doing is trading everything in for more chances at getting soil. Great. Another berry bush. Well, that's more food, so we're not going to complain about that. This means that that purchase was totally worth it. So I don't know if food can go off. It doesn't seem to be able to just yet. We're just going to keep mining stuff up, turning things into additional resources. Come on, give us a gold coin. No, give us this flint. You hit the tree. We might actually... Hey, there we go. The soil has actually finally spit out another berry bush. So we'll just stick another berry on top of that, and then we can process that berry bush for more food by just doing that. And I think it's the end of the moon again, so feed the villagers. Yep. How do we get more villagers, I wonder? Just let me... I'm going to keep hammering these Humble Beginnings ones until we've got at least 2 pieces of soil, preferably 3. Oh, buggery. We've accidentally opened up a pack and it's given us a second villager. That's how we get villagers. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Also, there's a limit on how many cards you can have, it seems. We have 22 cards. You can only have 20, so we will have to sell some of these at the end of the turn. Okay, so we have 4 berries, which is fine. That means we have enough food to feed our people. We'll take 3 coins. Oh, I see where the strategy comes into this now. We've got a rock and what the hell are the keys for? Selling. I've already got too many of them, so you give me just go. Seriously, where's the soil? Where is the soil, people? You're killing me here. We need to start processing this stuff as quickly as possible. There's just too much resources coming in. No, so that's probably why we should build a house. 2 wood and 1 stone. 2 wood, 1 stone, and then we'll put a villager on that, and that should allow us to. Yeah, well, once they're finished harvesting all the wood and stuff, okay, that builds a house. Perfect. What else do we need? You can also offspring. A young one needs a house to grow up in. No. Okay, so 4 berries do we need? That's 5 berries, but 4 berries should feed both of our villagers. That's enough to carry us over to the next round. Though you can start processing. Actually, the trees would probably be the best bet. We've already got lots of rocks. We're going to have to sell a bunch of stuff soon, aren't we? Apples. Oh my god, more food. You know what? Sell another key. Let's just buy some more stuff. Let's go absolutely nuts. Why do we have a rabbit now? Oh, I think I've seen these before. These just bounce around. I don't think you can do anything with them. Can't be sold. Fluffy poop machine. Stacklands booster pack. New weaponry? Huh. Idea slingshot. 2 sticks, 1 stone. Very inaccurate, hurls rocks at enemies. Combat level 8. Rumor combat. Some attack types are stronger against others. For example, melee beats magic. Magic wand. 1 magic dust, 1 magic stick. I have way too many cards. We have to sell a bunch of these, don't we? I think our best bet to cut down on cards is to sell the ideas. I've written them down. So, just in case, though, I'm going to make sure I sell. I'm going to leave the house one until we've actually finished building the house. All of that stuff can go. And coins don't seem to count towards cards. I used to think coins counted towards cards. Nope, it appears that is not a thing. Okay, we've got wood. We should. Can we actually? Yeah, we can too. Well, it's fine. And we have a house. Excellent. A nice place to live. Though it's used for creating more offspring by putting 2 villagers in it. We need to reduce the amount of cards we have even more before the moon goes down. You need to go. And you should probably start mining rocks. We have a lot of food going on. Oh, and we can get rid of the house. We have lots of coins. So, 22. We need to get rid of 2 more cards. I suppose once we feed them, that would work with it. I mean, that'll cost 2 cards when or 4 cards when they eat the berries. How do we up our card number is the thing, though. Maybe we have to seek wisdom. I think we'll wait until after. You can start processing that. You can start becoming another set of berries. Jesus, there's always something going on in this game. You got to give it to it. Yeah, we sort of want those berry bushes because they turn into 3 berries, and if we harvest them now, that's just 3 extra cards we have to deal with. We're better off keeping the berry bushes until after the new moon and then harvesting the food from them. Think I'm starting to get the idea of this. We want to wait till the start of the new moon and then do that. Feed the villagers. Yes. Eating. Perfect. Does the rabbit eat? No, it does not. Perfect. Okay, so we have to account for the fact that we're going to be consuming 4 cards, which means we can max out at 24 cards at the end of every moon. They want us to create an offspring. Seems a bit forward, but I would prefer to process some of our resources first. Right now we have 2 berries and an apple. I would prefer if we had, say, a few more berries, just so that we're sorted for the end of the moon. Looking through here, we have 1 undiscovered card in Humble Beginnings, so I'd kind of like to knock that out. Hopefully the game doesn't increase in difficulty until after we've done all of that. So let's see what we got. Another rabbit. Well, that's great, but that doesn't really help us now, does it? On the side, we've decided to put... Ooh! Poop. It looks stinky. Well, yeah. What does poop do? Works like soil, but probably a single use would be my bet. We're also putting 2 sticks and a stone together to make a slingshot. Yep, and you can make even more sticks. I mean, the wood will probably have a use for something, but sticks are more valuable. And slingshot. Perfect. Very inaccurate, hurls rocks. 25% chance to damage random enemy, attack speed +1. Alright then. What did we make that out of again? 2 sticks and 1 stone. Oh, yeah. I was thinking we could maybe craft them to make more money. No, it actually costs 5. No, I was thinking of it as a store of value where we could sell them off, but we can just turn them into coins. No, there's no, yeah, they already figured we might try that. Okay, so what I can tell, the big limiter here is how many cards we're able to hold in our hand. Otherwise, we could just be smashing through the humble beginnings here. Once we've got the last humble beginnings card, though, I think we move on to wisdom seeking, and we see how many cards they'll give us, or what they will give us. Oops, I may have accidentally created a militia. A villager that's ready to rumble. How do I stop them being that? Also, can I now use them to make offspring? Huh. Yeah, I suppose we'll see in a minute now, won't we? And we've got ourselves a baby. Excellent, I think. Okay, you guys just stay over there and stop bouncing around the place. Hey, humble beginnings. We still have one undiscovered card. Though we now have a whole bunch of other stuff over here, including seeking wisdom and reap and sow. So let's go with let's go with seeking wisdom. I was going to just keep going on that other stack, but you know what? I want to see what else this game has to offer. Berry bush, that's excellent. Idea quarry. 3 stone, 1 wood, 1 villager, an unlimited resource of stone. Huh. Right, that's actually very useful. I wish I had known that before I sold all of our wood and stone. Well, okay, we got 1 wood. Now we just need 3 stone. That can be arranged. Shed. Increases your card cap by 4. 1 wood, 1 stone, 1 stick, 1 villager. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Right, we need sheds. Sheds will allow us to hold more cards, which will allow us to do more things. I'm just going to pop back to Humble Beginnings, buy a bunch of card packs, build ourselves a bunch of sheds. That will allow us to store more cards, which should allow us to do more stuff. And those rabbits will probably keep producing poop. You know what? Let's just do this. Quarry, you could actually... Yeah, we can sell these things. We don't actually need them once you have them. I think all you need to do is know what the recipe is. So you guys can all go, and we're about to do a whole bunch of purchasing. End of the round. Feed the villagers. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5? Okay, oh, the apple. Yeah, the apple was worth 2. Let's start the new moon. And this time, we're going to build ourselves a whole bunch of houses before the end of this round. Lots and lots of houses. Oh, well, after we process the berries, of course. We want ourselves to have enough food to make sure no one starves, including the baby. I think the baby eats, does it? 5. Yeah, the baby eats 1, the villagers eat 2. The food economy is actually incredibly strong. These rabbits drop poop. The poop you put berries on. The berries give you berry bushes give you 3 berries. So this just allows us to convert them into money. Yep, there's another couple of berry bushes there that have just popped. Though it is making our cards quite high. So we basically have to harvest these, turn them into coins, and oh, there's another shed. That increases our card count. We'll actually dump some of you. We're going to eat 6 food, which will leave us some leftovers. And I kind of want to get to the point where it forces us to sell some cards. I just want to see how that mechanic works. But it's coming up on the end of the moon, and I think we're golden. You know what? Let's just find out what happens at the end. Feed villagers. Yeah, everyone grabs 2. Then everyone was fed. Yes. You have 1 card too many. Sell 1 card. We will sell a berry. Done. And now we get on with the rest of it. Let me grind up a little bit of money here. I'm going to use our berries combined with our poop to make an awful lot of cash, and preferably get a bunch of sheds to go with it. We also built a quarry, though putting someone to mine on it seems kind of pointless at this moment. Never mind, figured something else out. Apple trees. If you get yourself an apple, put it in poop or soil, that will give you an apple tree. Apple tree will give you 3 apples. Same as a berry bush. Berry bush will give you 3 berries. However, the apples are worth twice as much as the berries. So we're switching over to an all-apple economy. In fact... Actually, no, we don't have enough apples right now, but the moment those trees hatch, we're going to we're ripping out anything to do with berries, and we're replacing them all with these rabbits over here. The rabbit poop, plus, if we can get our hands on some more soil, that would be nice. I think we have a problem. We somehow just spawned a rat. Seems the last hidden card in Humble Beginnings was a rat. Right, militia? Very effective. Okay. Do they kill it? I presume they kill each other at the end of the round. Or, whoop, no, they've started now. Shoot a rat, okay. Does your health go back up? Can we heal you in any way? We're going to need to start investing in more militia, aren't we? That doesn't matter. It's the end of the round. We're up to a fort. We've built a whole bunch of sheds. We've stockpiled a whole bunch of coins. We've got a fair bunch of berries. In fact, yeah, you know what? We can start harvesting another berry bush. We've got so many berries going on, and we're about to have another shed. Feed the villagers, no problems. And soon we're going to have a whole bunch more apples. I'm looking forward to switching over to an entire apple-based economy. Well, buying everything from humble beginnings, we've learned apples are better than berries. You plant apples in poop and soil, which gives you... Well, we're slowly winding up that apple economy. We should have done it better. We're now switching over to apples as their primary food source, and we'll probably end up selling the berries. Yeah, that should work out. Now we can move on to the Seeking Wisdom packs, because we've knocked out everything in humble beginnings. This takes 4 gold coins, and this should give us some slightly different cards, maybe? What the... New pack unlocked. Logic and Reason pack is now available. Perfect. That is good to know. Idea brick, 3 stone and 1 villager. A strong building material. Okay. Idea chicken. 1 chicken, 1 egg. Alleged descendant of the dinosaurs. I don't see it. Okay. A chicken and 1 chicken, 1 egg. Okay, how do we get the chickens? The bricks I do like, though. If we say grab a quarry, stick a villager on it permanently, they're constantly producing stone, and then we can use that to make bricks, or at the very least we can sell the stones. Maybe instead of the food economy going with mass quarry, using the food to feed our villagers so that we can just quarry stone for more gold, to buy more stuff. That might be an interesting way to go about things. I have been selling the stone. Maybe keeping it and making loads of quarries and then breeding a bunch of villagers might be an idea. Oh, can we make a second... Yes, we can. Excellent, that's good to know. We've also got some more berries. I think we might keep some of those berries, though. We need those trees to plant them, and it's going to take a while for those trees to come online. Yeah, there's another one there. And you rabbits, stay off in the corner. You're getting everyone confused by bouncing around the place like that. We've got 2 militia. I want to hold out so we can get a magic wand, which takes 1 magic dust, which might be a minute. I think it's time we upgrade it to another villager. I'm pretty sure we can afford it, and it will allow us to process stuff faster. Oh, and we got another tree. And we got another tree. And that soil can be used with another apple. And I think we've got enough berries to keep us going. Alright, this Seeking Wisdom thing seems to give you a lot more inventions and stuff. Less everything else. So we figured out how to make a coin chest. In fact, we should make a coin chest. What does that take? 1 coin and 2 wood. We need a lot more wood. How do we make more wood? The apple trees won't give us wood. We need some way of making more. I see now why this is called Seeking Wisdom. It actually makes an awful lot of sense. This is the one that gives you all of these little ideas. So like we've got campfire here. 1 stick, 1 flint. So now that we've got that, it doesn't matter if you have this or not before. I think I accidentally built a wooden club in my first playthrough when I just did the first 4 moons. So you can build stuff even if you don't know how, if you haven't got the thing yet, but the game allows you to pick up all these ideas as you go through. I could look up the Wikipedia, but that doesn't seem nearly as much fun. I kind of like the way they've stuck this game together. Don't know how much life this game has, but I definitely do enjoy it. Okay, 1 stick, 1 flint will give us a campfire. We'll sell that off. We've got the flint. I need to get my hands on a stick. I need some way of harvesting wood, though, so I'm going to keep buying wisdom until they tell us how to get more wood. And a garden seems interesting. 1 soil, 2 stone, 2 wood, and a villager. We've only gotten 1 soil so far, though. Yeah, we need, like, I think you can only have 2 rabbits because we've bought so many humble beginnings and we've only got 2 rabbits. And I think you can only have 1 soil. Unless maybe we turn it into a garden first, then we can get another soil. So I think, yeah, garden's going to be high priority. All right, let's see what else is going on. Oh, and we've got another baby, so we can have another villager. Come on, give us some wood. Give us wood. Lumber camp. This is, yeah, 3 wood, 1 stone, 1 villager, an unlimited resort. Yes! Oh my god, I wish I had done this ages ago. And planks. 3 wood and 1 villager, a strong building material. Okay, I see what's going on here. Let's start moving into the mid-game. I think it's time we put ourselves together a garden. Let's see what happens. Oh, and we've got ourselves another villager, that's good. And we've got ourselves a lumber camp. So the lumber camp keeps churning out lumber, and this has really gotten rid of the bottleneck. Lumber is just really hard to come by. Stone, we find that all the time. Plus, making a quarry was, well, we found that pretty early on as well. I think the plan would be keep 1 person in the quarry, 1 person in the lumber camp, have the other 2 doing just the random stuff we need doing, like building sheds. Actually, we can build lots of sheds now because we can afford the wood. And building ourselves this farm garden thing. Hopefully this can allow us to make more food better or more efficiently. It's just right now, actually, we've got a bunch of berries and stuff. Shed, perfect. Ooh, just looking at our cards up there. Maybe it's time we made another shed. What's a strange portal? Uh-oh. Yeah, that seems reasonable. What does the strange portal do? The portal is shaking. Weapons. That was it. We can make weapons. How do we make a spear again? 1 wood, 2 sticks. All right, 1 wood, 2 sticks. We have 2 militia. That's it, though. So let's see what happens. Let's move stuff away from this. Just in case. I don't know what happens. That's a spear. Item level 3. 5% chance to do critical hit on target. Damage plus 2. Perfect. That seems much better than... What was it we got these guys equipped with? Slingshots. 25% chance to damage random enemy. Plus 1 attack speed. Plus 1 hit chance. Plus 1 damage. I think the spears are better. 2 damage? You know what? Let's make another... Actually, we can't make another spear. We need 2 sticks, don't we? Yep. Well, we can make another stick. Assuming that thing doesn't do anything weird in the meantime. Okay, we have a goblin archer and a small version of a giant rat. What do you mean a small version of a giant rat? That's just a rat. You're messing with me. Hey, goblin archer, a more talented regular goblin, can't be sold. Okay, so I think I figured out the combat. It seems fairly simplistic. For example, this is a melee spear. This is a melee rat. If we put the 2 of them facing off against each other, there's no advantage. The 2 of them are just going to beat the snot out of each other. However, if we put this ranged unit, which is a slingshot, against the melee rat, we get a very effective little thing right there. Where is it? Very effective. So melee, or ranged beats melee. I think melee beats magic, and magic beats ranged. So this guy is ranged. I'm thinking our best bet is just to put another ranged guy against him. We don't have any other real options there. And then we unpause it and see how the killing goes. Ow. Okay, that guy's gonna die. I think we got this. A miss. Okay. Ow. Done. What's a quiver? Makes you more efficient for them. 10% chance to bleed target. Attack speed plus 2. And a coin. Huh. So can we just stick this on one of our ranged guys, or does it only go... Oh, cool. I just gotta figure out how to make quivers, which is probably under the armory. Nope, 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 nope. I need to buy soil. We need soil so that we can make more gardens, so that we can stabilize on the food. Once we've stabilized on the food, we're fine. Well, not so much fine, as in, if we stabilize on food, we can expand our population, which can expand our lumber and quarry. We want a stable food supply. We seem to be a little bit... We keep having to buy stuff to make more food. Okay, well, the poop from the rabbits does help, I suppose. Let's just grab 10 coins and see what Curious Cuisine gets us. Sorry, I meant Reap and Sow gets us. Ew. It gives us 4 cards. 1 raw meat, 1 cow, 1 rock, and another rock. It's a little bit disappointing on getting all those rocks there. Should be cooked first. Right, we have a fireplace around here somewhere. Campfire. Excellent, so we cooked the raw meat. Cow. Can't be sold. Moo. Combat level 9. Chance to stun. We can probably process said cow into meat, though. That is my bet, though. We might have to buy some more reap and sow things to figure that out. For their next trick, they're going to give us a traveling cart. Okay. I don't know what that means. Give me 5 coins and I'll give you a card. Sorry, that's 4 coins. 5 coins? Certainly, why not? You've given me a brick, a strong building material. Well, that was terrible. I mean, we could buy more stuff from you, but you know what? I don't want to. That's a brick. Ugh. Let's just grab 10 gold coins and see what... Actually, that's 12 gold coins. How about here? 10? Yep. Reap and sow. What do you got for us, buddy? We want some soil. We got raw meat, soil, berry bush, and a tree. Raw meat can go on the campfire. The tree can go straight to getting processed. Other apple tree can go straight towards getting processed. Berry bush can go towards getting processed. And we're going to need soil with, what was it? 2 stone, 2 wood, and 2 villagers. 2 stone, 2 wood. I'm sorry, 1 villager. Who's not too busy? You know what? Tree guy, you can come over here. This will give us a second garden, which should allow us to do more with... You guys stop hopping around the place. Just stay over there. Ooh, coin chest. Coin chest can hold 100 coins. Okay. So, oh, I don't know how much that's going to spend each time. You know what? We'll find out. Milk? Fresh from the cow. I'm going to assume there's something we can do with milk. You know what? We'll find out later. After, well, just expanding out a bit, we're now up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villagers and 1 baby. Another strange portal has appeared. I do not like the look of this. I think... Another spear and another slingshot are in order. And we have an actual giant rat. Oh my god. A big version of a small rat. Right. So the regular rats are just small versions of a giant rat, and the giant rats are big versions of the small rat. That makes absolutely perfect sense. Now, you're going to be a melee creature. That means that we can send in... Where did we put that person who had the... damn it, one of you has a Yokimi Bobby. A quiver. You. Can we put 2 people on this? Who else has a... You have a slingshot? Yep, you can go in there as well. Very effective, very effective. And how about you? How are you looking? You have a spear. I think we should leave you behind. Let's see how this works out. Miss. Ow. Ooh. Alright. What are you doing over there? You guys, get back at it. You start mining rocks. You start doing apple stuff. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to need more food by the end of this round. Ooh, that sling does a fair chunk of damage. You know what? You need to get in here on this. Let's have 3 of you doing this. Much better. Rat crown. Turns into the king of the rats. What? Turn into the king of the rats? Plus max health plus 5, hit chance plus 2, defense plus 1. Well... Sure. You are now a very, very solid sling person thing. Right, let's just make sure we have enough food. We'll leave we'll leave you over there. We now have 3 slingshotters, which feels a bit excessive because we've only got 1 spear guy. But I think we'll be fine. Let's just buy more reap and sow. See if we can't get our hands on some more soil. We're already up to, I think it's 3 gardens. So we've got 3 gardens already. I think food-wise we're good. I'm just constantly going to expand the population. Keep buying reap and sow until we find that one last undiscovered cow. And maybe get some more soil if at all possible. But I think we're solid for now. Though maybe we should look at the armory first. Armory soon. I just started playing around, and it turns out if you put a berry on top of milk, it's going to give us milkshake. What if we put an apple on top of it? Oh. Right, so there is actually a point to berries then. Maybe I should grow some berry bushes. You know what? I think I will. Though we're going to need some poop for that. There you go. Perfect. We'll just use that poop for it. In fact, there's even some more poop now. We have 1, 2 rabbits, 3 rabbits, 3 cows, actually 4 rabbits, 3 cows, and 2 chickens. And every time the chickens lay an egg, you can get them to sit on the egg to make another egg, though you know what, this is going to get out of control. So what we're going to do down here is we're going to start industrializing the production of sheds so we can have more cards. Oh, that's probably a bad idea. That's just going to make the game harder, I presume. Milkshakes are awesome. They sell for 5 gold coins. Yes. Alright, so we take all the milk from the cows, and we make sure... Oh, damn, yep. We're going to need more berries. So we take all the milk from the cows, we combine them with berries to make the milkshakes, and we sell it off because that is worth bank. The chickens, we get to sit on the eggs, and we can make more of those. The eggs are only worth, what is it, 1? But we can at least sell the eggs, and maybe we can find some way to cook them. Probably we can make omelets out of them or something. You know what, a few more chickens. Once we've got about 4 or 5 chickens, then we'll worry about that. For now, we're sort of... anytime we have a spare person who's not doing anything, what we do is we get them to say, grab a stick, grab wood, turn it into a stick, then combine the wood and a stone and a stick to make a shed. And oh my god, there's so much going on all at the same time. You know what? You 2 guys can... We can do is sort of industrialize the tree thing by... These 2 guys here, they're just chomping through apple trees. All day, every day. That's their only purpose. And we seem to have got our hands on carrots. I don't know how carrots fare in comparison to apples, but I think they're basically just souped up. Actually, nope, can't make a carrot milkshake. Just checking, you never know. I have been doing some more playing around. We found a few extra recipes. One is a campfire and 2 eggs. The other is a fruit salad, 1 apple and 1 berry. Which makes me really sad, because an apple and a berry is worth 5, and we could have been mass producing those for ages, but we haven't been. I do like the way the game progresses. It does make me want to slap myself in the face a few times, which doesn't make me feel so good, but you know, it's not so bad. And if you put a coin chest right here, every time you sell something, the coins get dumped straight into the chest. It saves a little bit of time and effort. All right, we got a berry bush. Yay, perfect. You harvest those. In fact, let's get everyone working. Oh, hell yes. It's stew. 1 campfire, 1 potato, 1 raw meat, 1 onion, 1 carrot. You know what that means? There's potatoes in here somewhere. There's 5 undiscovered carrots. That means they've definitely got potatoes. We want to keep the raw meat. We're going to have to hold out until we get the potatoes. Do we need mushrooms for that? No, I wonder what the mushrooms are for. You know what? We've got mushrooms growing, onions growing, carrots growing, apples growing, berries growing, and yeah, this is all going to be a huge mess. I like the way they're gradually just increasing the complications again and again and again, and it slowly just dawns and you're like, wow, that's a lot of random carrots. And these animals are so frustrating. I wish they would stop hopping around the place. Just stay in one place. Stay there, please. I think I figured out the bottleneck on this one. All right, we got plenty of carrots, but what we really want is the ability to stably just grow whatever veg and stuff we want, because that's worth bank. Like each one of these strawberry milkshakes we make, or berry milkshakes we make, is worth 5. The stews and stuff, I haven't even got around to making those because we haven't been able to find potatoes yet. But what we really need is soil. Soil allows us to make the gardens. Without soil, we can't make gardens. We're stuck with this poop that we get from our animals, which limits our expansion potential. However, there's only 2 ways to get soil. Buy reap and sow packs, which can drop you soil down there at the very bottom. Or you can buy humble beginning packs, which can also drop you soil, but they're far cheaper to buy. So they don't definitely drop you soil, but if they don't, we simply go, well, you know what, we'll sell the wood back. We smash up the rock, and we'll smash up the tree. That should give us more gold, which allows us to buy another humble pack, which we'll then crack open, which is... right, seriously, just these 3... You know what, we will sell you all back for 3 gold, and we'll buy another one. And eventually... Oh, great, it's a rat. Oh, another rabbit, which is actually poop, which isn't the worst. Okay, so we have to kill that thing, and I'm thinking this guy's going to do it. They are very, very effective, and they've got the Rat King stuff going on and a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see, attack. 3 damage, miss, took 1 damage, and dead. And we now have raw meat. We really need to get our hands on potatoes. I am looking forward to making some stew, okay? I know that sounds weird, but it sounds like a good plan. There it is, a milkshake worth 5 gold. Just boom. All we need is milk and berries, and it's just, we've sort of let our berry production ossify because we were concentrating on apples. Turns out we could have just used berries and apples and combined them, but hey, live and you learn. 260 card capacity. I might have went a little bit overboard there. And we've got 2 babies currently in production. We're still... Actually, we've got more space, so let's see if we can't roll some more soil. Come on! Give us that soil. Berry bush. Well, berry bush at least gives us 3 berries that we can use. That tree, you could go under there and get harvested. And the stone, well, you can go over there. Damn it. Okay, come on. Give us another soil. We've already grabbed 1 out of this, but... never mind. Let's go smash these up. Looks like we got another portal. I should really maybe start investing in the armory. What should it cost? 15? You know what? I'm thinking the armory might be a good investment in the very, very near future. Just to make sure that we're going to be prepared for that. It was a giant rat last time. And ooh, there's another garden that we've got built. We're getting more and more gardens every day. Right, we've bought a armory pack. Let's see what it gives us. We've got a skeleton. Well, that's new. Iron ore can be turned into iron bars. That's great. And the idea for an axe, an iron bar, a stick, and wood. We're chopping wood and monsters. Huh. Oh, that might make chopping wood faster. I need to investigate this. That little gate spawned us a regular rat and a skeleton. So let's just smash the bejesus out of them with all of our ranged units because they all seem to be close combat and this seems a little bit like we're beating down on top of them. Okay, rat. Take it. Get hit very hard. Ooh, and you're instantly dead. So let's have everyone else go over here. Ooh, we left behind some raw meat. That's actually great. If I can ever get around to making a stew, I will be more than happy with that. How are you doing? Ooh, you're 4 damage. You're actually pretty dangerous, but wooden shield. Ah. And the idea of a wooden shield. 1 plank, 1 stick. Basic defense against hard blows. That actually makes making planks not the worst idea in the world. After much purchasing, we finally got a potato. We put it in a garden, we grew it, and we got a second potato? Potatoes seem incredibly hard to grow. So, to make this stew, we are going to need 1 campfire, 1 potato, 1 raw meat. What was the other things? 1 onion and 1 carrot. Right, let's see how much this is worth. I am really curious because it seems like a lot of ingredients, like onion, meat. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 to go into that. So it better be worth an absolute fortune. And I have to keep pausing this because stuff just keeps happening far, far, far too quickly. Well, a few things I have learned along the way. Most of this junk down here I don't care about. Potatoes, well, not even, okay, I do want the potatoes, but the mushrooms, the onions, all this stuff. This is probably worth money, but I think it's just more efficient to go with mass apples and berries. Reason being, it's just simpler to keep in my head. And the apples are just a bit nice, basic, solid food that give you a decent amount. The berries you can combine with milk to make milkshakes, which give you 5 gold. The berries you can combine with apples to give you fruit salad, which gives you 5 gold. So just combining those two means all of this excess stuff is quite nice. Oh, and these campfires are for turning 2 eggs into omelets, which are also worth 5 gold. So it's just a decent way to make money and keep things fairly stable. Actually, we'll put another apple down there. And it keeps us fairly even keel. Now, we've been having a weird thing where all of these things we're getting are just terrible. For example, let's go with Brickyard. Requires 1 brick, 1 iron bar, 1 wood, and 1 village. Problem is, we don't have iron bars. We do have iron ore, but we can't turn it into iron bars. So we could make a stove, also requires an iron bar. Smithy also requires an iron bar. Temple requires 3 iron bars. Warehouse requires an iron bar. University requires 4 bricks and a wizard. We don't have wizards either, so anyway, market. This is the first thing I've seen that we can build from logic and reason. I've literally been smashing through all of these in order because that's how you do things. So 1 brick, 1 plank, 3 coins, and a villager. Who's not busy? You know what? We don't need any more lumber just yet, so go over there and build us a market. Market should increase the price that you can sell things at. It used to be sell things at a better price. That sounds useful. This is going to take a minute to build, though. Oh, and there's a milkshake. Look at that. 5 gold. Boom. Perfect. More apples? Yeah, more apples. Why not? Our next fun idea is the sawmill, which also requires an iron bar, which, you know, we don't have access to yet. Give me the thing that allows me to make the iron bars. This is ridiculous. The stew has finally completed, and it's worth 10, which seems pointless. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it costs 9 to make it, and it costs 10 to sell it. Okay, I suppose it's 10 nutrition in a single card, which is nice, but no, I don't care. That seems useless. Let's just stick all the meat on here. In fact, can we put all the meat on there and just let it cook? Yeah, go for it. We don't even have... We lost onions. The onions got eaten automatically by our people, so whatever. We don't have onions anymore. I am not bothering with making any more stews. We are sticking with a berry and apple diet. I don't care. Oh, we have also found out one other useful thing. We can now make farms. 1 soil, 2 brick, 2 planks, and a villager makes an advanced building for growing food. So, yeah, let's build one of those and see if it's faster. For round, I think, 24? Yeah, 24. We've got an extra strong rare portal. That's, we'll see how that works out. For the time being, though, we're selling off all the junk we get in. We have 99, we have so much gold. Let's see what's next on the agenda. I'm thinking weapons. Yep, weapons might be... Actually, no, I just want more soil, don't I? Soil and poop for more food. It's just the way of this game. You just keep expanding. Oh my god, it's the idea for an animal pen. Oh, 2 planks, 1 wood, 1 iron bar, 1 villager can hold 5 animals. Yes, that would be great. I would love an animal pen. But we can't do that just yet because we don't have iron bars. We need the idea that gives us iron bars. There's 3 undiscovered cards in logic and reason. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there eventually. Oh, finally. We found the smelter. 2 flint, 2 brick, 1 plank, 1 villager. That allows us to... Like, I probably should have just started fiddling around with things and maybe figured it out that way, but no. We're going to do this the right way. Okay, let's put ourselves together a smelter. Oh, damn it. Why do we only have 1 flint? It's okay. We can get more flint. So the rare portal is about to pop. I'm pretty hopeful it won't kill us. Goblin Shaman. Okay, so one of those is a magic user. Right, keeps other goblins happy. 20% chance to friendly. I presume that's like magic. Those are ranged, and melee. Well, we can kill the melee pretty easy. The magic guy, though, we might want to send in melee against them. We do have someone with a bow and spear somewhere. Let me sort out who's going where and doing what. Or killing what. So, first up, we've got 3 ranged guys versus a rat. Just a regular-sized, small version of a giant rat. And then we've got a goblin shaman versus off against 3 militia. Just bog-standard, basic militia people. One of whom has actually a wooden shield. I probably should have made a few more wooden shields. Oh. That's not good. Maybe we should have put them all in one spot. You know what? How about that? Oh. Okay, that's one down. Do we need to pull anyone out? Someone's on 7 health. Okay. Okay then. And we get a magic blade. And how to make a magic blade. And a bone. And a piece of raw meat. Okay, that was only mildly stressful. Fine. Finally, a smelter. Oh my god. Right, you. Can you process iron ore? No, you cannot. How about 1 iron ore? You need to put a duplicate on this? No. How? How do you work? Okay, we have to put wood. So iron ore, wood, and a smelter will give us iron bars. And we're probably going to want a second smelter soon enough. So the moment we get any more flint, we're going to put together a second smelter. For now, we've got 2 more babies along the way. I think it's time we expanded food. We have 2 pawns doing nothing but apples, 2 doing nothing but berries, and we've got 164 gold in storage because we've got too much stuff going on. And we've got 252 out of 236 cards, so we need to dump a bunch of cards as well soon. Oh, bloody hell. It's just, we need more sheds, but I would prefer to build warehouses because they're more efficient, but we need iron bars for that, so we need the smelter to finish. And I prefer to get 2 smelters up and running, but to get 2 smelters up and running, oh my god. There's some milk, there's some more eggs. Let's just put those eggs on the campfire. Those eggs can be turned into omelets, which we will sell off for a pretty penny. And there's more apple trees. We've actually, we've finally gone full circle, and we've too many berry bushes now, but not enough apple trees, which is why we need more people. We need more people to actually harvest the berry bushes. It's, yep, our economy has gone to full-on crazy mode. Oh, excellent, we can now make a second smelter. There's some more flint. Our very first iron bar is going to go into a warehouse so that we can store more stuff. Because of course it is. Because we don't have enough cards as it is. We're already up to 256. Oh my god, I have to pause so much. There's so much going on. We have completely maxed out logic and reason. Let's just see what the armory has in store. We've got chainmail, 2 iron bars and a smithy. Okay. And we got a bear. And we've got ourselves some iron ore. Well, we did want some more iron ore, and we'll throw some wood on top of that to smelt it down. The bear is actually pretty beefy. Melee unit, well, we've got some ranged people who can hit him a smack. He does mess up all the card placement, though. That's really annoying. Ow. Okay, that's 1 point of damage you've done in return, and in exchange, you've got your ass handed to you. Perfect. Right now, we're up to 3 people constantly on apple trees. Just nothing but harvesting apple trees. 3 people constantly harvesting berries. Then we've got a mix of people using... Well, we want the iron mine working full-time. We want to get a second iron mine up, which requires more flint. We're also going to have to max out the lumber camp so that we can keep making iron, because iron bars are currently our limiter. Food-wise, we seem to be doing pretty good. Pretty good, I'm going to say. This game is odd. It is very, very odd. I'm not going to try and pretend it's not odd, but I kind of get it. It's basically they're taking a card... They're taking a village simulator, and they're turning it into a very abstract one where you've just got cards instead. So instead of moving your duplicates around or your Rimworld minions, they just, you know, you click and pick them and move them about the place. Or there's a few things. For example, just say you want more soil for your gardens. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. We have too much money, so what if I wanted more soil, I can just go, hey, give me this. No, none of these things are the things I want. I will sell every single one of them back. I don't even care if I get money out of them. I don't care. Then I will repeat this again, and again, and again. And we've got soil. Perfect. We also got a rat, but that's okay. Rats can die pretty quick. We'll just grab someone with some nice hit points and tell them to go murder it. Anyway, kill the rat, take the soil, make ourselves another farm, or garden. Sorry, farm. Yes, farm. And I'm thinking we're moving away from apples and strawberries again because I'm beginning to realize the bottleneck. Labor. You make the apple trees, you make the berry bushes, but then you have to harvest them. Whereas with the mushrooms, and actually, I want to go with carrots. Who is the least full? You. You are done. Give me a carrot. I want to see how much carrot we get out of that when that thing harvests. And we also want to get rid of you, and we're going to put in a mushroom. Pretty sure the mushrooms only give 2, and I'm pretty sure the carrots give 3. You know what? We'll find out when they hatch. Next up is appropriate weapons for your colonists. For example, this guy is a lumberjack because they've got an axe on them. And this is compared to, say, someone who's got a slingshot, and both of them are working the lumber mill. This one is substantially faster and is able to produce more wood. So what we want to do is make sure we've got our people with axes are working the lumberjack section. You can go to there. And people with pickaxes are working the iron mines. Though that does leave you with the second problem. Flint. Getting your hands on large quantities of flint seems to also be a second bottleneck. So the 2 bottlenecks I found are soil and flint. Both of which are, well, easily obtainable. So they're not really bottlenecks, I suppose. For flint, it's actually available under Seeking Wisdom. You can get flint out of this. So you basically do the same thing you do when you're looking for soil. You just buy this thing, pop it open a bunch. Don't find flint? Pop open another one. You don't even, we just sell these back. We don't even care. It's not worth our time to go through. Ooh, Pope. Yeah, we'll worry about the food in a second. For now, I'm just going to continue going through Seeking Wisdom until we find a piece of flint. There we go. That's another piece of flint. So basically, you can mass harvest flint by just, buying those packs. The amount of money you get, we're making a lot of our money from, say, milk and berries gives us milkshakes, which is worth 5. Eggs, 2 eggs on a campfire gives us an omelette, which is worth 5. And what was the last one? Actually, no, that's it. That's all we really care about. That's giving us more than enough money to get started and selling back bunches of that stuff. What's really bottlenecking us here is labor. We have 6 people tied up forever, basically doing apple trees. And, 3 people doing apple trees, 3 people doing berry bushes, and that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that leaves us 8 people, and 2 of those are new. So realistically, what I would like to do is switch this all over to carrots. Carrots are only half as effective as berries, but considering that we can buy ourselves enough dirt to get nothing but gardens, I think switching to carrots would save us 6 labor. We'll lose a little bit of money on the food, but I honestly don't care. We'll gain it back on the amount of labor we can put in, especially considering we can put in the weapons. I'll have to get back to that. I'm way over time for this, and I'm way late getting this out. Anyway, I am going to cut... This is Stacklands. I'm going to give this one more episode, and I'm going to cut this out here, and I hope you enjoyed, and good luck.